Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Being from Montreal, actually, we had this kind of situation many years ago in the 70s. So now they try to go back to where it was. Green, it's impossible. But it is, but it's much more complicated. Yes, exactly. Yes. And that's the idea. It's like me, I could have a huge house in the summer, but I would be stuck in traffic all the time, so I said, you know what? But for us it's bad. Even now, I arrived on Saturday and it was jam-packed. And I remember the first time I was in Istanbul. It was for, I think, yeah, it was the first time I was coming to a country like this. I'd never been to Athens, I'd never been to Cairo, I'd never been to Mumbai, and I'd never been to Kuala Lumpur. So yeah.
Unfortunately, yes, there is no driving culture in this particular city.
Come here.
It's positive information. It's not okay. Nothing to do. Okay.
I would like to interview Dr. Patil on two questions because of his background, because of, and here's not the time to do it, so I'll do it by phone, but I will need to get in touch with you.
Freighters.
Exactly the weather is in Athens. Let's take a picture. Come.
What about the kind of parcel? Okay.
This is AEA. This is ERA. This is ERA.
That's why it's John Hammer.
This is Mena.
Okay. Not too many.
Acho que tô indo bem.
Also im Sommer rate ich auch immer mehr endlich zum Sehen.
So he's been the April.
Yes, but he was also in the World ATM Congress on Monday in Madrid. You were together, yeah. I said it's a long time, you know.
But I joined only.
Jetzt sind wir in Hamburg. Weil man dann irgendwie 2 Stunden braucht für den Weg für 30 Minuten. Es war auch einer am Stadtbuch bei uns in der Nähe, aber hier auch wohnen halt in der Nähe und deswegen geht von dort und dort halt gegeben. So, das heißt,
Or in a situation where it happened in the past when an airport, really small airport, with a lot of staff and very motivated staff, one,
the head office. So I'm in the finance department, and Linda is on the board of directors.
Here it's a bit warmer than one of us.
Class in the 787 economy premium, which I would say resembles what business class was introduced 10 years ago.
With the price of a business class?
It's cheaper. Okay.
Hi, I'm
About
Philippe.
46-inch seat.
Nice to meet you. How are you? Good. This is Alex.
Kapalı bir güne denk geldi.
Everything you bother is Attends, qu'il vienne nous dévoiler. Hello.
How are you?
Nice to meet you. Tatiana?
But you're based in Seattle?
Yes.
Where's from?
A long trip to come here.
Yes, yeah, we had
I made business flight.
Is Claudia over there? Is Claudia there?
And or it was Austria.
Eu vou tocar também para
The East Jutland is just as large as Switzerland. It's in capital.
So what role did you have in your service?
And where you come from? France? I speak French, but I don't know if Simon speak French, and then I speak in English. Yeah. But
we're good. We're making a lot of progress in Kansas. When I 15.
still we have a long way ahead of us.
This is what we're implementing now. Now Canada are doing a lot of work on that.
And Philip was presenting, and you were
You don't have excuse.
and I know our candidate well. I said, oh, no, I know companies that are very good. I mean, one is would be
A lot of media coverage. They said, sales managers, they said, can we do it somewhere else? They don't feel comfortable going to. So you did the termination of care.
when we publish it, we put back Excelia.
Hello.
So it's not an Excelia white. It's white.
I'm Gary Chapman from Dinata.
Oh, very nice to meet you.
You too. You're based where?
I'm based in London.
Okay.
Hello, welcome. Hello.
I'm Gary Chapman from
Nice to
Dinata.
meet you.
Thank you.
Especially the South Island.
Yeah, no, it's a good, yeah, it's a lovely place. Mind you, I've been away a long time. But
Okay.
not good, but I've been in the Middle East and Europe for a long time. My wife.
You don't say salam alaikum?
Say,
What of the two you
yes,
prefer?
we say salam alaikum is more stronger.
Okay.
Yeah. That was supposed to come to be honest.
And then the lady will invite you. And then the lady will give you the word and you can say a few words. Not too many.
Everybody goes through that.
The same way, but so
You do, all right, okay.
But it's exciting.
I'm going to get into trouble. Say what I mind to. You're not just going to take mine when you're not taking mine. I feel
Up in Montreal, but it was at the same time as the IKO, I don't know, what is it, summit or something. In a way, it's every 10 years. It's a very, very cool.
Winding up.
The way that people drive.
Okay. That's okay.
invited to me and
But it's in Greek. Yeah.
Give us a son, what do you want me to do?
How are you? I'm used to see you in the ERAs.
Now we can go with yeah, inshallah. I didn't hear anything.
Geç adam. Sanılınca biraz organize 13 tane havayolu şirketimiz var Türkiye'de. Müşteri.
Airbus has got 318. I've got to talk more with this company.
Norwegian operating license. Turkey is a huge destination for people.
But it's a good thing because it's a...
You're one of the people I am, so
Alors, mesdames, messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, Hoş Din, bonsoir, good evening, and welcome to Istanbul. I think before we start, I would like to give a hand to everybody here who organized this great event, and also to the people from Istanbul, please. They have been very, very nice with us to organize this great event. Like I said, it's our pleasure to have all of you here with us tonight. As you can see, we're not a very big crowd. I don't know if, for those of you who were not in Montreal with us last year, you can see that we have a much smaller group, but the quality, watch out. That's very the thing. So we are extremely proud to present tonight the ATN Award that recognizes the leader of our industry. Plus, we are even prouder to mention that this event is not presented by any providers. There's no sponsorship, which means that those who win, you really, really win. So the airlines who won here, it's not because of this company or the other, or the airports who win is not because you invest with us. Not yet. So, before we start the evening, I would like to invite Mrs. Evgenia Votanopoulou, who will present a world premiere for us tonight of the Basil Atansiadis work, Stray Cat Dream, that she recorded last April in Tokyo. And following the concert, we will present the award. So let's go now with Evgenia Votopoulos. second piece that we had a chance to hear was Tango number 2 from Astor Piazzolla. So before we continue on, I would like to welcome here the mastermind of Air Transport News, Mr. Dr. Kostas Iatrou.
Good evening. I know that it's difficult to compete with my wife, that if you know, it's my wife. But you know that it's very capable, it's not because it's my wife that is around us tonight, and it's wonderful. And I want to welcome you in our annual awards here in Istanbul, in a very important place in the globe, the capital of two empires, of the Ottoman and the Byzantine Empire, for those that we don't know. And carrying the name till recently, to the last century, Constantinople. That's my first name, Constantine is the official name. And also because my wife's grandmother comes from. I mean, there's a long relationship with this place. For Air Transport News, 2013 was a remarkable year. For those that were last year in Montreal, we had the pleasure to be partners with all the key stakeholders in the air transport industry, namely ICAO, ACI, IATA, UNWTO, TIACA, for the press seminar before the Air Transport Conference that is held every 10 years. Also, over the last year, we increased our readership by almost 20%, reaching 142,000 readers, unique visitors for 2013. And also, last month, we celebrated 50,000 subscribers. And if correct me, Philippe, I think we are #1 in the world as a B2B media. And also, it's a big pleasure that last year initiative from Air Transport News, that is operating as the administrator of the Hermes Air Transport Club, managed to bring more than 65 founding members, key players, personalities from the air transport, and there are some of you already that are founding members. And I have the pleasure to have two members of the board, Robert Deillon and Jeff Poole, and I will ask, after closing my speech, Robert to say a few words about Hermes and Hermes priorities. Of course, 2014 is an important year for the air transport industry. All of us, we celebrate 100 years of commercial aviation, and from the first flight, the scheduled flight, and of course, the 70th anniversary of ICAO. Finally, I would like to thank our jury that, if you've seen the program, there is all people, personalities from the air transport that participated to make this final selection of the winners, and of course our readers that voted in order to have a very, very democratic procedure, as Philippe said so. And I want to congratulate the winners for their achievements. And I would like to thank you. Ευχαριστώ. Τα security.
Thank you very much. Now I would like to invite Vice President of Hermes Air Transport Club and CEO of l'Aéroport de Genève, Monsieur Robert Deillon.
Merci. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, tonight I would first give a tribute to our friend Costa, to our dear friend Costa. First of all, for organizing such a nice event here in such a great place. We are here between friends of the aviation to celebrate the best of our industry. Thank you, Costa. I think you can be very, very proud of what you are doing. But there is another thing about Costa. 1 year ago, he called me and told me about a brilliant idea. It was just to create an aviation club, as he mentioned. And as you know, when Costa has an idea, there's a good chance that this idea comes true. So, yes it is. Costa has created the Hermes Club. And let me give you a few words about the Hermes Club. First of all, the Hermes Club is there to provide a forum for networking and exchange of ideas among its members, to contribute to the progress and promotion of the science of air transport, to promote and present the wider public the work of aviation and its contribution to the economical, political, and social development around the world. Very important message. To cooperate with higher education establishment and other engaged in aviation. This is also a very, very important thing. So as you see, those different goals are top priority for aviation. And again, this is the initiative of Costa. And from last March, we have been collecting signature in order to establish the club. The procedure is now over, and we are about 65 founder members of this club. There's a lot of nice people about the founder. I'm not going to give you the name of all those people. But this year's Hermes Club will publish a book, a timeline of the key moment in order to commemorate the 100 years of commercial aviation. That's also a very, very nice initiative. Already, Hermes has an official communication with ICAO. ICAO decided that ICAO will participate as a supporting partner. And this is also due to Costa. I don't think it's only due to the member of the club. Costa, when he wants something, is able to convince people. And this is very nice. Hermes will explore also the interest of ACI, Conzo difficult to say no, and IATA, to see if they want to participate and support and being a supporting partner. Second, Hermes Air Transport Club will organize the Sentinel Air Transport Award, another award organized by the club and also with the help of Costa. The award will honor the companies and organizations that contribute the most to the evolution and the development of the air transport industry over the last 100 years. There will be different categories: airline, airport, manufacturer, and aircraft. So for airport, you have to be there for 100 years. Not too many airports were there 100 years ago. But I'm sure that we'll find some very nice winner for that prize. A special award will also be given to key international organizations like ICAO, IATA, ACI, and Conzo. The award will take place in Montreal in December 2014. I hope to see you there. It's cold in December in Montreal.
Depend.
But, you know, it's nice.
Yeah.
And the airport is always open, so no problem to get there and no problem to go back. Okay, this is what I wanted to say. So again, Costa, thank you very much for getting us together here. Thank you for all you do for aviation. I think, you know, we all love you. We all like you very much. And I think you can be proud of what you do. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. Good. So are you ready for the award now? Ready? No, I can wait. I don't mind. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Great. Wow, finally. So let's start with the first category. We're just going to remove this if you don't mind. Great. So let's start with the first category. So the first category tonight is the Regional Aircraft Manufacturer of the Year. And the nominees were ATR, Bombardier, and Embraer. The winner goes to Bombardier. And we have here tonight to accept the prize, Ross Mitchell, Regional VP of Bombardier. So Russ, if you want to say a few words, feel free. You can take the mic right over here.
Will that stay on there? I'd hate to have to tell everyone back home I broke it. Thank you.
I said few words.
A few words.
I'm just joking. Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Yatru. I would like to extend a heartfelt thanks to all the Air Transport News readers and jurors alike for selecting Bombardier as the recipient of this prestigious award. Being recognized as the Regional Aircraft Manufacturer of the Year for the second year in a row is a tribute to the entire Bombardier commercial aircraft team who are committed to delivering world-class service with world-class aircraft to its customers. On behalf of my team, I would also like to express the appreciation of our president, Mike Archimon, who respectfully regrets not being able to attend due to a scheduling conflict. He wanted me to let you know about all the thrilling activities we have planned in 2014. Keep an eye out for interesting stories about the steady progress that the C-Series is making. As well, we have a number of ongoing product enhancement initiatives in work for the Q400 Next Gen and the CRJ Next Gen aircraft programs, which are also sure to make the news this year. We will keep you informed on all these updates that we trust will be of interest to Air Transport News subscribers. Again, thank you for this award, and we congratulate all the other winners, who will be coming after me, and Air Transport News on another successful year. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now we're going to go with the Aircraft Manufacturer of the Year, and the nominees were Airbus, Boeing, and Bombardier. And the winner is Boeing. And I will we'll have our Alex Hayter, executive from Bombardier, who will come here to accept the prize.
Good evening. On behalf of the 83,000 employees of Boeing Commercial Airplanes, I'd like to accept this very prestigious award. It's especially meaningful for us at Boeing because the award is from the voters who are your readers. And we know, being Air Transport News, that your readers are extremely knowledgeable, right, because they read ATN. Really, this award is a symbol of the hard work of our employees in the past year. I think it's also a reminder of the faith that our customers have in our products and services. So thank you very much and enjoy your evening.
Thank you very much, Alex. So we will go now with the next category. This time it will be Engine Manufacturer of the Year. And the nominees were CFM, GE, and Rolls-Royce. And the award goes to CFM. And we have Monsieur Jean-Paul Ebanga, President and CEO of CFM, who will come to accept his award.
Okay, just a few words to thank not only ATN, but the entire community. You know, this year is the 100th anniversary of the air transport industry, but it's also the 40th anniversary of CFM. So we are really proud by this award. It's a tribute, you know, for all the people working for CFM, for the hard work we are doing to better serve every single day our customer. So we will take this as a testament to continue to do our best and to continue to help this industry to grow even better. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our next category now is the Grand Handler of the Year. And the nominees were Denata, SAS, Ground Handling, and Swissport. The winner is Denata. And the Denata award will be accepted by Gary Chapman, president of Denata.
Philippe, those of you who know me will know I'm a man of few words, so I won't take too long. But I just wanted to say on behalf of everyone at Donata, I think we have a lot of common with everyone in this room, that we strive for excellence, we strive to improve our performance, to deliver a consistent high standard of quality of service. And I know that's the aspiration of everyone here tonight. And I just want to say thank you to Air Transport News, to all my colleagues and all the teams at Donata for the great effort that they've done in getting us to where we are today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dave. Now we're going to continue with the IT Company of the Year, and the nominees were Axelia, Lufthansa System, and SITA. And the winner is Axelia. And we have tonight Mr. Vipul Jain, Managing Director of Axelia, who will come to accept the prize.
On behalf of Axelia and Axelia colleagues, I would really like to express our thanks. This is a very prestigious award. So thank you, ATN. Thank you to everybody who's voted for us, to the industry that we have served now close to 25 years. And I'd just like to say that for us, every day is a new day. Okay? Every day we need to think about how do we innovate? How do we better serve our customers? How do we improve quality? And that's what keeps us going. And it's so nice to get an award which will, provide an extra bit of, something to our team, okay, that works so hard to make every day a better day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vipul. Now we're going to go with the other category, which is the MRO Company of the Year. And the nominees were Lufthansa Technik, Singapore Technology Engineering, and Turkish Airline Technik. And the awards go to Lufthansa Technik. And the award will be accepted by Fulya Trekoz, General Manager of Turkey. Did I say your name correctly, or I just grabbed it slowly?
I would correct it, no problem. It's a challenge, like the aviation
I
industry. So, my name is Fulya Trekoz from Lufthansa Technik. I'm located in Istanbul, and for me it's the second time to get this award. I had the great honor 2 years ago in Athens, and it shows me aviation is a very sensitive branch, a very sensitive sector, and with a lot of requirements. The MRO has the job to fulfill these requirements, but also to development products and to be good service provider for all airlines which are working in a very challenging area. And yes, to see that that we as Lufthansa Technik get this award the third time, I think now,
yes,
is that we are on the good way, and that we have to put a lot of more efforts to get better and to give all airlines in the world the same service and the same quality as they want it and as they need it.
Thank you very much. Hope to see you next year.
I hope it too.
Why not? So let's go now with the next category. This time is the Airline Alliance of the Year. And the nominees were One World and Star Alliance. And the winner is One World. And the award will be accepted by Anita Pierre, CFO of One World.
Thank you very much. I will certainly be brief. I would like to start by recognizing this has been a sad day or two in the light of the incident with our member Malaysia Airlines, who has lost Flight 370. So I just wanted to make sure that all of our thoughts and prayers are with our colleagues and everyone who was impacted by this very tragic incident. But that being said, we are very proud to receive this award. I believe we were not in Montreal when this award went to one of our competitors, so we are very happy to have it this time and to recognize this is what I believe is an unprecedented 8th Best Alliance Award that we have won. So I would like to recognize all of our airline members who work very hard every day to deliver a very high quality level of service to our passengers, which does lead to us earning and achieving awards such as this. So I do thank you very much for this, and thank you to Costa and his colleagues and everyone who is recognizing us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now we're going to go with the airport categories. And the first one is Airport of the Year under 10 million passenger. So the nominees were Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, Izmir Adnan Menderes International, Cochin International Airport, London City Airport, as well as Tbilisi International Airport. And this year, the award goes to London City Airport. And the award will be accepted by Bernard Levey, Director of Aviation Marketing.
Wow. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for Air Transport News. No one actually told me I had to say anything, so this is going to be slightly off the cuff. First of all, thanks to Air Transport News and its readers and the jury for voting London City. It was mentioned earlier about the Hermes Aviation Business Club that if you're looking for an airport kind of 100 years old, unfortunately we won't qualify. London City is actually just celebrating its 27th year. So I don't think we qualify on that. On a personal level, I'm actually now celebrating my 26th year at London City, and life used to be easy because people used to say to me, well, you know, what routes and what airlines do you have from London City? When I first started, we had three routes and 2 airlines, and you know what? I could name all 3 routes. Now we have 10 airlines and about 48 routes, and I'll probably struggle to write them all down. So it's been a great expansion at London City. We've just come off a fantastic year last year where we had the highest number of passengers ever. But the tribute really is not so much for what the kind of senior management does. It's all about the employees and ensuring that we provide a really fantastic service to our passengers. And that's one of the reasons why we've managed to get high passenger numbers through London City, is because we really set out to have a one-to-one relationship with our airlines, but also very much with our passengers. So thank you very much once again for this award. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So now we go with the Airport of the Year, 10 to 30 million passengers. And the nominees were Abu Dhabi International Airport, Aéroport International de Genève, Athens International Airport, Doha International Airport, as well as Melbourne Airport. And the winner is Doha International Airport. And the award will be accepted by Marwan Kolikla, another one that I screwed over. Chief Commercial Officer of Qatar Airways.
So I'll correct my name. My name is Marwan Kolaylar. I'm the CCO of Qatar Airways. I'm very, on behalf of Qatar Airways and the Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Akbar Bakr, I'm receiving this award. I'm very delighted to. At Qatar Airways, we always aim to do the best and the best in everything we do. And this award reflects the confidence of our customers about the service that we deliver to them. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And now we go with the Airport of the Year, all categories together. So the nominees were Atakurt International Airport, Dubai International Airport, Hong Kong International Airport, Kuala Lumpur International Airport, as well as Singapore Changi Airport. Sorry. And the winner is Dubai International Airport. The award will be accepted by His Excellency Jamal Ayhay, Executive Senior Vice President, International Affairs.
I just want to do my name again, Jamal Al-Hay.
Sorry.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank the organizer for this nice event, and I'd like to thank also the leaders of air transport, the jury of and the expert of the aviation who made us win this nice award. And I accept this trophy to go to our frontline staff, our strategic partner like Denata, Emirates Airlines, police, who have participated to win this nice award. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Now the next category will be Cargo Airline of the Year. And the nominees were Emirates Sky Cargo, FedEx Express, and Lufthansa. And the award goes to Emirates Sky Cargo. And the award will be accepted by Feza Erdogan, Country Manager of Turkey.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed a great honor to receive such a prestigious award on behalf of Sky Cargo. And thank you very much for the recognition of the performance overall in the Sky Cargo staff. And thank you very much.
The next category now is the Regional Airline of the Year. And the nominees are Aegean, Bangkok Airways, BMI International, Qantas Link, and Silkair. And the award goes to Aegean Airline. The award will be accepted by Rula Salutis, Director of Public Relations.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. On behalf of Aegean Airlines management, shareholders, and employees, I would like to thank Air Transport News. We at Aegean are very proud for this award because it clearly reflects a vote of confidence of Air Transport News readers and the jury who appreciate our continuous efforts to deliver a high quality services. Thank you. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you very much. The next category now is the Low-Cost Airline of the Year. And the nominees were AirAsia, Air Arabia, EasyJet, Norwegian, and Vueling. And the award goes to Norwegian. And will be accepted by Carl Peter Gombry. Gombry? Gombry. Oh, good. See, this one.
Quite right.
Got it well.
Thank you.
Kostas, next year I want Smith. Just Smith, okay? Thanks.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of my 4,000 colleagues at Norwegian, I would like to thank the jury and the readers of Air Transport News for this great honor. At Norwegian, we are currently in a big expansion phase, growing at about 50%. a lot of that growth is coming outside our Scandinavian core markets, so we're also growing into the pan-European market, and more recently also into long haul to North America and to Asia. It obviously means a lot to us to be recognized as the world's best low-cost airline, and particularly now that we're growing into new markets. And I think the award is also proof that the flying public appreciates new aircraft, spacious legroom, Wi-Fi on board, and not least affordable fares. So again, thank you so much for this award.
Thank you. So do I need to understand that you will no longer be a low-cost carrier? Is that correct?
No, quite long.
Now let's go with the other category, which is the Airline of the Year. And the nominees were Air Asia, Emirates, Etihad Airways, Qatar Airways, and Turkish Airline. And the award goes to Qatar Airways. And Marwan will come and take his prize. Now I say correctly, Marwan.
I guess I have to say a few words now. Thank you very much. It's my honor to have the second award tonight. Actually, it's I'm very delighted and honored to have this big achievement in receiving such an award to be the Airline of the Year. Qatar Airways came a long way for the past 17 years. We are now the second largest carrier airline in the Middle East in number of passengers, and we are one of the best and fastest growing airlines in the world. This award will definitely motivate every and each one of Qatar Airways staff to give more and keep on giving the award-winning service to our clients. Thank you very much for this award.
Thank you. So now we're going to go to a next category, which is the specials one. And the first one is the George Yatru Lifetime Achievement Award. And to present this prize, I would ask Mr. Simon McNamara to come and see. Sorry, Simon. It's written very small.
That's all right. It was a nice try, Philippe. Simon McNamara.
Oh, it's Simon, that's Simon. Okay.
That's okay.
Next time.
Costas, Philippe, thank you very much for inviting me to present this award, this Lifetime Achievement Award, which I think most of you know is named after Costas' late father, so I think particularly poignant, and particularly poignant that Costas' mother is here as well to be in the presence. By definition, a Lifetime Achievement Award means that you have to describe the lifetime of achievement, so I have some notes to go through here. But the person that receives the award tonight, I believe, is extremely deserving of it, and has devoted a career that is still ongoing to this industry, and in particular to regional aviation, an industry which I'm now working in as well. He started his career in 1966 working for what it was then British European Airways, the precursor to British Airways, and actually moved across from that in 1974 to the then regional division of British Airways. Believe it or not, they had a regional division then. And then moved across to the franchise partner of BA, an airline called Birmingham Executive Airways, where I guess he got the bug for regional aviation and everything regional that came with it. However, I would say he's better known for his role as Director General of the European Regions Airline Association, the airline association for which I now work, where he took over as Director General in 1987. He took on an association that was nothing at the time. It was the year aviation was liberalised in Europe. The first package of airline liberalisation went through, and the winner of the award took over the role as Director General. It was a fledgling organisation with just one or two airlines, with no assets, nothing of consequence. In fact, I believe, and he may well explain, it had some debts associated with it as well. So he was taking quite a risk moving into this association and taking it forward. He built it from nothing to what it is today, which is a very influential and effective trade association, which at its peak represented 90 airlines when regional airlines had their heyday, before low cost even arrived. He remained in that post until last year, 26 years as Director General of that organisation. And in anyone's book, that is a lifetime achievement. But I think his greatest credit is as an industry player and statesman, as an influencer and changer of the business, and as an ambassador of the industry, and as somebody who truly believes that there's more to aviation than just travel in terms of what it delivers to us and to everything we do. He saw huge changes in the industry whilst working in it and as Director General of the association. He saw liberalisation start in Europe. He saw the effect of low cost, he saw the effect of the internet, he saw the effect of things like aviation and the environment and how they have shaped our business today. He's had a career that's lasted so far 47 years. He's still involved, he's still actively involved in the Flight Safety Foundation, another passion of his, which is flight safety. As a person in the industry, he has very much been there, done that. So it's my great pleasure to award the award tonight to Mike Ambrose, former Director General of the European Aviation.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you, ATN, and your readership. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to try to follow that. I was lucky enough to take up a post in the ERA, a position of influence at a time in which the European Commission created enormous opportunities for the regional sector of the industry. It was the perfect sunny day. We had the European Commission with fire in its belly, and we had a European Parliament that was naive and unempowered. Subsequently, the many and various initiatives undertaken by the Commission and the Parliament, I'm pleased to say, kept me and my excellent team in work. You know, sometimes we celebrate on an occasion like this, and we ought not to lose sight of the value of our industry. We're an important industry in the world. We bring people together. We promote international understanding. And what could be more important in today's troubled world? We play an important economic role. Most of you in this room will remember Bob Crandall. And if I can paraphrase him, air transport doesn't respond to economic growth. We are drivers of growth, prosperity, and employment. And I'm really proud to have played a small part in the industry's development. Like this room, we have suffered as an industry. We have had our attacks, our disasters, our cruising, but the people who love the industry have brought it back together. And I'm very proud to have been part of that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The next category now is something for us extremely important. I think there's not a lot of people who, I would say, put the emphasis on that, but we think it's extremely important. It's the Woman of the Year. And to present this prize, I would invite Mr. Jeff Poole to come here, Director General of Council.
Thank you, Philippe. I actually thought I was going to receive an award this evening for having the only name that you could pronounce.
That's because we work together.
Absolutely. Before I go into the Woman of the Year award, I'd like to point out to Costas that there are two mistakes you can make in an award ceremony. One is to give me the microphone, and the second is to give me the microphone before you have the last word. So on behalf of everybody here, and Evenia's back as well, I really would like to say you have a beautiful wife who plays beautiful music, and we had a beautiful evening. You are a very lucky man. Look after. But also, I'm very happy and proud to be here as part of the awards ceremony and as a judge for the awards. I'm very happy and proud to be a member of the Hermes Club that Robert described so elegantly. But I'm very happy and proud to be a good friend of you. So, and you're a good friend to everybody in this room. So on behalf of everybody, thank you. Now, however, as all of you know, there is always a small price to pay for being a friend of Costa's. Costa's called me and said, Jeff, can you be available on March the 9th in Istanbul to give the award, for the Woman of the Year award? And I said, yes, as long as I'm presenting it, not receiving it. And I'm really very pleased to be giving the Woman of the Year award this year to a very special lady. It's actually quite a daunting task for me to summarise why this particular lady is receiving this award, because Costa's sent me a very long CV. Now, you all know, you've all received long CVs from people, and yes. The problem with this CV was it was just full of achievements, not just things that had been done, but achievements. And if I was to summarise just the educational achievements, the degrees of this lady, you would need to order breakfast, because it is that long. So a lady who has qualifications in philosophy, political sciences, administration, economics, everything else that you could think of. So truly a gifted lady, and with air transport studies from Cranfield, which is a great achievement as well. But she's been a very instrumental lady here in Greece, for the Hellenic Civil Aviation Authority, a very long and distinguished career. From being an advisor to the governor of the Hellenic Civil Aviation Authority, an advisor to the minister, CEO of Olympic Airways, chief negotiator and expert there, but more recently the director of commercial and marketing in Athens Airports, where she has a remarkable achievement. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very, very pleased to announce that the award for Woman of the Year goes to Iona Papadopoulou. Please join.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank Jeff very much for his very flattering introduction. And I would like to say that I am deeply honoured by this very important and highly prestigious award, this Woman of the Year award. And I would like to sincerely thank Air Transport News and the jury in particular for such a great honour. I have to say that I'm taking this award on behalf of all the highly esteemed professionals and all the comrades that I had, all the people that I had the chance and the opportunity to meet. I have to say that I have learned a lot from them throughout my career. I'm still learning now at Athens International Airport from very highly esteemed professionals. I'm still learning every day, and that I have to say. So I would like to thank you again very much. I feel confident that this very important award, very highly prestigious award, will really make me to work even harder for even more achievements on the personal and as well in the professional sector. Thank you very much indeed.
Hello, it's time now for the last category of the evening, and it's something pretty impressive, the Leader of the Year. And to present that category, I would ask my good friend and Managing Director of Air Transport News, to come and join me here, Dr. Kostas Iatrou.
Indeed, it's difficult after Jeff to compete. And last year I had the problem with Vijay from the Summit for America presenting the award. And now I have this great pleasure and honor to tell you the winner of the Leader of the Year. This person is known in the air transport industry. He's a person that is respected by the air transport industry, and I consider him as a very good friend. I will say a little bit about this person, as he was born in 1959. He graduated from Aeronautical Engineering Department in Istanbul Technical University. He received a PhD degree in the University of Michigan. After founding and managing the Aviation Advanced Composite Laboratories of ITU, he also served as Chair Associate Dean of Faculty of Aeronautics and Astronautical Engineering. He has served as the head of Research Planning and Coordination Department in Metropolitan Municipality of Istanbul. Going again in the United States in 2001, he served as a guest professor in the University of Illinois, followed by a position of Research and Engineering and Advanced Innovative Technology in New York between 2002 and 2003. This person started his career in Turkish Airlines in 2003, and I can say that he revamped the company. As the Chief Technical Officer of the Turkish Technique, he became the CEO of Turkish Airlines in 2005. And if you don't know yet on which person I'm speaking, is Dr. Temel Kotil. And I want to continue his CV because it's important, because for me, as I said earlier, Temel, it's Turkish is Temel, Turkish is Temel, and Temel is Turkish. Temel has served as the Board of Governors of IATA since 2006, as the President Committee of the Association of European Airlines since 2010, and now is the current President of the Association of European Airlines. The career of Dr. Kotil in Turkey is closely related with the historical development of the company in the last 11 years. In 2003, Turkish Airlines was a modest regional airline with a fleet of only 65 aircraft flying 104 destinations, including 76 international and 28 domestic, carrying approximately 10 million passengers. Today, Turkish is a Star Alliance member, 4-star Skytrax carrier, and have a fleet of 240 aircraft, both passenger and cargo, flying to 244 destinations worldwide. That is the airline that has more international destinations than any other airline in the world, and covering 202 international and 42 domestic destinations. Just to finish, I want to say that from last year they announced a new initiative, Widen the World, and I don't want to speak more. I want to give the floor to Dr. Temel Kotil, the Leader of the Year for 2014.
Can I say a few words?
Of course. More than welcome.
Thank you, Costa. Good evening to everybody. It's an honor for me to receiving this award. But I want to attribute this one to Turkish Airlines or the sister companies, 30,000 employees, who's getting 60 million passengers this year. Without my employees, without my passengers, you cannot give me this award. So this is going to my passenger also. Every single morning when I wake up, I go to my computer, go in front of it, look at the air transport news website. Just I'm kidding, not every morning. I check the news, of course, there's excellent news there, but I'm checking the ranking. Every month they are listing the ranking, ASK, number of the seat, airports. Today we are 12th in the ASK, largest 12 airlines. When we started in 2005 as a CEO, we worked the Minister of the Finance with our state that time. 2006 became private one. My promise of that time to the Minister of the Finance, Kemal Aktan, was became as the size of the airline X. It's a nice airline. Today we are 10 times larger. Thanks to God, of course, but I finished the market of Turkish airline. I want to say a few things about this business. The airline business is the loveliest in this earth. I used to teach, I do engineering, I am scientist, but this is better than the rest. Why? Because we are linking the world. We are serving in the Somalia, Mogadishu, several places, one of them is Somalia. And we're making nice profit from the Somalia. It is one of the poorest countries in this earth. Do you know what? There are millions of Somalians living overseas. And they travel with us. We are the online service there as a large airline. They fly with us to the Mogadishu after 19 years. They are visiting their lovely relatives, but they are making lovely money also. Today, they are building 5-star hotel on the Somalia, on the Mogadishu. So why? Because we link them. But they are our boss, you know, they pay for us. So we just do the service. This business is so lovely. You can make money, but you link the people. Without the airline business, believe me, there will be no life in this world today. Recently, we started a service in the Holland, in the Rotterdam. I forgot you. So there was a journalist with me. I bring them all to tomato greenhouses because Holland is so good in this business. We get the chance that these journalists see the greenhouses that, you know, high-tech one, because we want them right about this one. Without our service there, I cannot bring them on that greenhouses, that excellent tomato production. This is just a little bit fun, but believe me, this century is the best century in my understanding. Do you know why? Because Asia is growing. Because Africa is growing. In 20 years, Africa became the half size of Europe. That's the forecasting. Africa grew 3 times. This is an example. So today there are about more than, a little bit bigger than the 3 billion travelers concept, correct, right? But in 20 years they will be 7 billion. In 30 years it will be 10 billion. Every single young, elder one, in this earth they will travel. They will go to the Rotterdam city greenhouses. That's the future. Thank you for this one. I appreciate it.
Allow we ask all the winners to come with their prize, of course, in front for the group picture.
She'll be very excited to place this on her desk, so make sure she gets it, okay? Okay, thank you for reminding me. Yes, I will. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, it'll be on her desk. Okay, goodbye. Dr. Cochi, I'm Alex Schneider from Boeing. Nice to meet you. I am here for the Yes, of course. I know. We're very excited.